Hi there, it's Fabi from The Next Big Rush. Welcome to this video. Finally, I've been away for so long, and yes, I've traveled unexpectedly. Unexpectedly, I can't even talk. I'm tired. Maybe it's the smell of ribs in the oven. So good. Anyway, it's nice to be back. We're here to talk about stocks, and you know, the summer doldrums have been brutal. But things are starting to pick up. Remember that one stock that one of you friends recommended me, Colorado Resources? Well, it's up since I bought it. Let me see, I think it's up a good 28%. Thank you. So maybe I'll be closing out my position soon. Maybe I'll just leave it. I don't know, but thanks. That was a good, fun game. We should do it again some other time. Anyway, I'm here because I have big news. I don't want to take too long, although just because I said I'm not going to take too long in this video, I have jinxed it, and it'll probably take longer than I would like. Remember, I said I was coming up with a private placement course? Yes. I've had so many things happen between the time when I actually recorded most of the content for the course and now crazy stuff like I went abroad on a whim. I pulled the plug in one of my main businesses and then started a new one. Also, you know, I've made a huge deal that's probably gonna be my main income now. And so things have been completely shaken up with, you know, my personal and professional life, but all for the better. And so I'm super excited. I'm super happy. That meant that for a long time, I just didn't know what to say and I didn't have time to come out and tell you anything. But now I have what is the ultimate guide to private placements. It's a video course where you can watch some of the best in this market, tell you some tips and tricks about private placements, and most importantly, I go over 3 or 4 different ways that you can explore in order to become, I said become, good to go and participate in private placements. So chances are you want to take part in a private placement. You see the market picking up now, but you're like, I don't have $1 million worth of assets, or I don't make 200K a year. And so what are the other ways? Are there other ways? The answer is yes, absolutely. There are other ways. You may not have to earn that money for a very long time. Obviously, the end goal is that you have $1 million net worth, but that may be not because you earned it through, you know, general income, your job, but you might get there from private placements. And so in order to get your foot in the door, there are other avenues that you can explore, and we talk about those in this course, the do's and some do nots as well. So all my life, on my day job, what I've done is launch courses like this. And every time I do a big launch, it's a lot of work and it's really fancy and it's got, you know, all the creation, production stuff behind it. But with this, I can't do that yet. And I'll tell you why right now. The only way that you can get your hands on this material, this course that's going to teach you how to become good or accredited to participate in private placements from, you know, people like Eric Coffin and Rick Rule and Chris Perry and others who really know the business and know what they're doing. I'm not going to release it to the public just yet. I am going to only release it to a handful of people, only allow a handful of people to take a look at it, to actually get into this program for 2 main reasons. One is that if I wait until I have all my ducks in a row, because I have so many projects going on and I have a perfect, you know, website with everything set up, it's going to delay it even more. And because the market started to pick up, I don't want to keep you from participating in private placements, because let's face it, this is about getting you set up and not to serve myself. Because of that, I want to make it immediate. So you're going to get the material straight away, but it's going to be, you know, just in a simpler way. Now, the biggest reason why I'm only gonna let a few people in at this very moment is this. Okay, how can I put this without being too open? Some of the content in this program is really just plain good advice or how to, or stuff like we go through, you know, subscription agreement so you can see what it looks like, and just instructional and, you know, stuff you'd expect from an educational program. Some of it, though, is on the other end of the spectrum, and it's the kind of stuff that you would only hear at the bar after 2 or 3 or 6 beers with somebody who is an insider. Now, this stuff is what you really want to hear, yes, along with the good advice and the plain vanilla step-by-step instruction. But the stuff that we talk about in the bar is somewhat sensitive. It's going to offend a lot of people, and that's why I'm only going to let in a few people who understand this business, because there's a risk. There's a risk of, if I straight away publish the whole content, I might get sued. If I publish the whole content, I might get a lot of hate mail. I might get a lot of backlash. And I don't want people coming after me, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. So if you want to see the full program and give me your honest opinion and tell me if I should publish the really edgy stuff, which I may not, unfortunately, just to protect myself, then please fill out the form below. It's by application only. I'm gonna take a look at your application, see where you're at in your investment career. No prejudgments. I'm not gonna tell you what's a pass and what's not a pass, okay? But I want to know where you're at, what you want to get out of this course, to see if this is a good fit for you, and to see if you can help me out. Take a look at the whole material, you know, make the most of it. Look at the very edgy stuff. Tell me what you think, because based on your opinion of this, if you're one of the chosen ones that I let into the course, then based on that, I may or may not release the full thing. I might have to edit a few things. But I need your help, because it might be just in my head. But like I said, I don't want to get sued, and so I need a few other people to help me with their opinion as investors, speculators that we all are. Okay, so this is my official beta launch. This is it, nothing fancy, just good old you and me talking about investing and speculating in stocks. The information that we have there is pretty hot. I'm sure you're gonna love it, but you're only gonna love it if you're serious. If you're serious about, you know, getting the most out of your investments, getting into private placements, having returns that you can't not get in the open market. And if you're willing to take a look at the material, you know, I don't want people who are going to just give me their money and say, yeah, okay, I'll take a look at it, and then not take a look at it. I need your advice. I need you to tell me, you can't publish this. This is too edgy. You can't publish this because such and such might sue you. Stuff like that. Like, I really need people who are as honest as that. And so the beta program is $97, which is the cheapest you'll ever see this program. And for when we open up the full program, or not the full program because it's the same content, but when we open up to the general public, it's gonna be $197 at least. It might be 2 or 3 $100, but 197 is what we're aiming for. But you get 97 if you get approved right now by clicking the link below and putting in an application. All right, I hope that you've been doing well. I hope that your investments haven't kept you awake at night or anything like that. My life has been so busy that I've unfortunately barely had the time to look at my investments. But here I am back, and I'm hoping to bring you a lot of cool content within the next, I don't know, few weeks. All right, I'm super excited about this this program, and I hope you can get in. Good luck. Take care. Bye-bye.